early stages of the season, but this is a top of the table clash. Victor Wanyama coming in on that ball. It was well defended. McCourt now with the corner, and there's Lustig, and Celtic are off the mark after just 10 minutes, and it's Mikael Lustig with his first Celtic goal, and didn't he take that well? A striker's finish, first time on the volley into the corner of the net. What a week it's been for Celtic, celebrating going into the group stages of the Champions League, and Wanyama threatening once again there on the end of this ball in by Filip Twardzik. McPake covering. Wanyama flicks that on. It was well played to get Hooper involved. Now James Forrest driving at the defence. Back to Gary Hooper. Underside of the bar from the striker. Still Celtic have it. It's out for a corner. Hibs just sat off Forrest, and then Hooper allowed space to shoot. Celtic rampant at the moment. Can they get the second? Wanyama's cross was overhit. Come out here for Twardzik. To the feet of Hooper. Squeezes it through for Wanyama. Beaten away by Williams. Well, it's great hold-up play by Hooper. Wanyama not overly convincing with the finish. Izagirre now on their only meeting here last season. Hibs did manage to pick up a point. Here's James Forrest peeling off his man and firing just wide from 20 yards. It was a good effort by the winger. McCourt feeding him. Got his head up, turned, and hit the shot just wide of target. Wilson. Now Izagirre coming in field, searching out the space for Matthews to venture forward. He's got Forrest alongside him, and that provides the decoy. Matthews never really got a hold of it. Well over the top of the crossbar from the Welsh international right back. Clever run there by Forrest. Witherspoon. It's going to break here for Lee Griffiths. Well, an acrobatic effort from the striker. He's not too far away with that. That's great ball winning by Wanyama, and he puts Tony Watt in the clear. Tony Watt against Ben Williams. Dinked it over the goalkeeper, but wide of the post. Well, he'll be in confident mood after his 2 goals up at Inverness last weekend, and you'd have fancied him to net there. Hooper now. Wide it comes to Forrest. In field again to Hooper. Matthews and Gary Hooper. This time the woodwork saves Hibernian from going a second goal down. Griffiths to take this free kick. Oh, and there's Doyle. And now he's denied by the post. Early on in the second half, Owen Doyle must have thought he'd scored here. And it's Celtic's turn to call upon the post to rescue them. Witherspoon. Clancy's continued his run, but Lustig, well, he hesitated, and so did Forster. And Hibs are level. It's Tim Clancy with the equaliser. But what a shambolic goal for Celtic to concede. Lustig waited for the goalkeeper. He didn't protect the ball. And in stole Tim Clancy for his first ever goal in senior football. Well, Hibs were the last team to come here and take points. That came back in October of last year. But here goes McCourt. Still Paddy McCourt on one of those wonder runs, and he just couldn't quite finish it off. Hooper made the dart. That confused the defence. McCourt just couldn't pick his spot. That's Twardzik with the shot. Lustig in on it, and the ball ends up in the back of the net, and Celtic are back in front. Well, Twardzik with the free kick. The goalkeeper really should have done better, and for me, that is an own goal by James McPake. Well, it's all happening here in the second half here at Celtic Park. Here's Griffiths. Cairney now. Celtic backing off. Matthews sticking to him, but Cairney gets through and has the shot. And Hibs, for the second time, are level. Unbelievable. Well, Matthews really should have been stronger in the tackle, but Cairney, the man signed from Partick Thistle, weaving one way, then the other, beating his man and finishing with aplomb. Commons now. And it's Irvin. Well, the youngster sees his effort flash just wide, on as a half-time substitute for Victor Wanyama. Commons. Oh, it's a teasing ball in. Twardzik. Oh, and the volley flies over the crossbar. Well, it was a wicked delivery from Commons, and Twardzik perhaps just put off by the onrushing defenders. Izagiri. Irvin. Twardzik. Izagiri again. Well played by Forrest. And Commons deflected just wide. But Celtic will have to be content with the draw. They drop points at home for the first time since October last year.